Keeping an eye on the impacts along the coast this morning. 12 News reporter Cameron Burchett joins us live from Sabine Pass. And Cam, what's changed since we last spoke to you?
Well, Tia, we've been live from Sabine Pass all morning, and you can tell the winds are still picking up. It's still a little bit heavy, and that tide is still high. And we actually just had a little bit of sprinkle, and that's the first of the morning. But when it comes to conditions like these, it's what put the Jefferson County Marine Unit on a halt. Captain Danny Walker and his crews were preparing for Hurricane Francine long before it even developed. And now that the hurricane is growing closer, the effects are being felt in Sabine Pass. The Marine Unit is vital during hurricanes and storms. Captain Walker says during large weather events, the Marine Unit is dispatched to perform rescues in flooded areas.
There's still more aftermath, even though it's passed us by. Winds are picking up now, and we're going to be dealing with that this afternoon. So we want to make sure everyone is safe.
Although Francine won't bring catastrophic rain to our area, the unit is always on standby, preparing for the worst. And back here in Sabine Pass, again, that wind is still starting to pick up a little bit, and those tides are still high. But as we continue to monitor Hurricane Francine, stick with us on air and online, and we'll keep you updated all day long. Live in Sabine Pass, Cameron Burchett, 12 News.
Thank you so much, Cam. We continue our team coverage with Claydra Rose in Lake Charles. Claydra, you've been there since last night. How have things changed since then?
Well, Tia, here in Lake Charles, we aren't seeing any real impacts of Hurricane Francine. The water behind me is calm, and we've actually seen a few people walking along this walkway and enjoying the breeze. So the storm surge isn't a huge concern, and the impacts are fairly limited. It's a quiet day on Lake Charles across from the event center, considering we're close to a hurricane. Now, lots of businesses are closed in preparation, but many residents told me they're not concerned about this storm. I spoke to Calcasieu Parish Sheriff Gary Guillory, who says he's grateful Lake Charles dodged the bullet this time after Hurricane Laura decimated the area in 2020.
With the storm taking a easterly turn like it does, it gives us the opportunity to kind of take a break and rest up and be prepared to go and help our fellow law enforcement officers, in the New Iberia area.
The sheriff's office says it planned in the event it shifted this way by staging high water vehicles and boats in different areas within the parish. They also enhanced patrols last night but have since scaled back. We do know schools within the Calcasieu Parish School Board will be back to class on tomorrow, and we will continue to monitor the conditions here in Lake Charles as Hurricane Francine is expected to make landfall later today. Right now I'm live in Lake Charles, Claydra Rhodes, 12 News.
All right, thank you so much for that report, Claydra. Further south, Cameron Parish is experiencing some closures in preparation for Francine. The Grand Lake Bridge is closed until further notice. The Black Bayou Bridge is open for now. Ambulance services for Districts 1 and 2 will not be available. Services will return once the evacuation order is lifted. All dump sites within the parish will also be closed. They'll reopen Friday.